Assalamualaikum and a very good day to Dr. Azhar. In this video, we will presenting our group project for subject BITI2223 Machine Learning. But before that, let me introduce all of our group member. The first one is me, Muhammad Zawawi bin Ismail. The second one is Muhammad Hatta, and the third one is Adam Airil, and the last one is Muhammad Hakimuddin. Okay, for this project, we have chosen FTMK Course Recommendation as our system title. Okay, first thing first, we will tell you what is our project all about. As what we know, people normally find it hard to choose the right course in degree level. It is due to the vast number of degree courses that are available. Even in FTMK, there are bunches of IT related courses for people to enroll, and there are numerous students who withdraw from their course as they are not comfortable with that course. With that matter in mind, our group has tried to develop a system that can help in course recommendation for Faculty of Information and Communication Technology. This recommendation will be made based on several aspects such as patient and graduate employability. We have implemented supervised learning in our system to help in recommending a course to user. This system will ask a yes or no question to the user and will give the conclusion of what course they should take. Okay, the next slide is problem background. We have developed this project to solve a number of problems such as people cannot decide the right course to take. The second one is people does not know the eligibility to register for a course, and the last one is FTMK does not have an effective platform to handle course recommendation. Okay, that is all for problem background. Then I will pass to Hatta to continue with our presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Zawawi. Next, I will present the objective, tools, and algorithm that we used. Objective of our system is to help user to choose courses based on their interests. Next, help user to check the qualification to apply courses. The last one is to create an effective platform for FTMK managing their courses offering. The tools and algorithm. Tools that we use is Google Colab, an IDE, and Weka. Google Colab is used to collect data from user, and Weka is used for learning the data and make a prediction. The algorithm that we use is decision tree, which is one of the type of supervised learning in machine learning. Next, I will pass it to Adam Airil to continue our presentation.
Okay, thank you, Hatta. So let's go to the next part, which is the collecting data using the Google Colab. So here I have created 3 notebooks using Google Colab. So the first notebook, we have 3 code section. The first code section is where the Faker library is being installed. So the Faker library is being used to generate a random data to be used in the Weka application. So the next section, we have the code implementation for training data generator for degree entry. So this part, the system will generate 5 random data to be sent to the Weka application and let the machine learn how the system or the data works. So this part is where the person can know whether they can further their study in degree or diploma, or they can't further their study. So of course, I have put some rules so that the system will give the best output for the result. So down here, I have put the code whether for all 5,000 data will be written into the CSV file called degree diploma entry data. So we can download it from here and send it to the Weka application and let the machine learn how the data works. So the last part in the first notebook, same function but different purpose. So this is the training data generator for degree course selection. So this part, the system also generate 5,000 sample data to be trained in the Weka application. But now it is for degree course selection. So by doing this, the machine will learn that the person can know what is the best course that they can have as their study in degree. So I have put the rules here based on the graduate employability (GE). So the higher the graduate employability, the higher the chance the person can take the course as their study if they have interest in the field. So same as previous section, we have the code to put all the 5,000 data inside the CSV file called degree selection data. Same, we can download it here and send it to the Wake application and let the machine learn. Okay, let's go to the next notebooks. So this notebook, we have this short full program to get the data from real person. The first notebook, we create a fake data from the system, but now we generate the data, but now it is from the real person, real data from real person. So let us test how the program works. So we run it. Okay, so it will display the course recommendation system, and first it asks my name. Okay, it says, "Hi Adam, thank you for using our course recommendation system. Please answer a few questions so that we can suggest the best course in FTMK based on your requirement and interest in computer science field." So the first question, have you taken and passed your SPM? I will say yes. Next, have you taken and passed your diploma level? Yes, of course. And next, what CGPE did you get on your diploma? I will say that I got 3.75. And what band did you get on your math test? So I get 3. So the system says you have passed the first part, which means you can choose any course that will serve on the next part. So we have passed the first part, so we can go to the next part, which is the last notebook that I've created here. But let's finish the program first. So any testing data to be added? No, it's just me. Okay, so the last message appears here that your testing data are ready to be tested. The first part of testing data will be sent to Weka to be trained. So the data that I have added just now will be sent to the Weka application to add to the training data, so that the machine can learn better how the data works between the random data generated by the system and also the real data entered by the real person. Okay, so we go to the next part, which is the last notebook that I have created, and also it will ask about my interest in each courses that have in the FTMK. Okay, let's test. Okay, same as before, it asks my name, and it asks 7 questions for each courses in FTMK. Okay, the first question, do you like securing your device? Yes. Okay, do you like arts and being creative? I will say no, I don't like arts. Do you like games and want to create any? Yes, probably. Okay, do you like a robot that have human intelligence? Yes. Do you like connecting PCs into one server? No. Okay, do you like developing a software? I will say no to this. Okay, the last one is, do you like database and handle them? Okay, no. Okay, as you can see, no matter how many question, I answer it yes. Here I say yes, yes, and here I say yes. But the system will give one output, which is you are recommended to take Bachelor of Computer Science, Artificial Intelligence with honors, which is only one program will be recommended by the system. So how it takes the best result is based on the graduate employability that I said just now. So the highest graduate employability here is BITI courses. So that's why the system will give a recommendation on Artificial Intelligence program. So same as before, any testing data to be added? No. Okay, so same, your testing data are ready to be tested. The second part of testing data will be sent to Weka to be trained. Okay, so that's all from the collecting data part from me. So I will pass it to Hakimuddin for the next part. Thank you.
Okay, next we will continue on how to implement machine learning in these projects. We are using Weka as our platform to implement the machine learning. Firstly, we need to change the data type of CSV into that we obtain from the Google Colab into the ARFF data type. As we can see here, there are two data sets in which one which be the course recommendation and one will be the qualifications. Okay, in this data sets we have two sets on which will be the training and the testing. And the degree diploma entry data will be the training data sets, and this testing value will be the testing data sets. Firstly, we need to change the CSV data type into the ARFF data type. How we need to do is we simply click on the Explorer and choose on the open file. Choose type CSV and open the training dataset that we want and click open. And then we save it as the ARFF data type. Okay, next we will show on how we need to change it on the testing value. We already changed the testing value 1 and 2 into the ARFF datasets. But we need to some things that we need to change is on the attribute of the datasets. You simply open it using a notepad. And it will be the training dataset. This will be the testing dataset 1. And this will be the training dataset 2. As we can see here, there is difference in the attribute of this training and testing. So what we need to do is simply copy the training datasets attributes and paste it in the testing datasets. And that's on how we need to change the datasets of the program, or change the CSV into the ARFF data type. Okay, next we move on to choose the best method on this project. We are using classifier 3 as our methods, and there are 3 methods which will be decision stem, Hofding tree, and random forest. And this is different on the coefficient metric of these three, and on which the random forest will be the best coefficient metric since it doesn't have the false positive or false negative or true positive, or since it does not contain true negative or false positive. And from the ROC graph, it can also show that the random forest is the best suit for this project, since it has the highest ROC curve. Next, we will continue on how we predict these datasets. We click on the classified, and we choose on the supplied test sets, and we choose the test set that we want. As in the qualification, there is 2 test sets, and the testing value is only contains a little testing dataset, while testing value 1 contains many testing datasets. So we click on testing value 1, we click and open, close, and we click on stats on this program. As we can see here, there is nothing happen on the TP rate or neither TP rate nor coefficient matrix. However, it's already predicted, and how we need to check is in the visualize classified error. We click save, and we move on to the file that we want to choose. We want to paste it. In this type, we are using qualifications. So we save the type as the predictions qualification. That is shows here. We open it using a notepad. As we can see here, the result before the question mark will be the result of this project and the predicted value. And if there is not taken SPM or not neither SPM or diploma, the result will be no on the datasets. However, if they pass all the qualifications, the result will be yes on the predictions. The prediction will be yes. It's also same as the testing datasets that is small in value. We simply click opens, close, and starts. We visualize it and save it as prediction value 1. To compare it, I will show the difference in this ARFF datasets. So this will be the testing value, and this will be the prediction that occurred. As we can see here, the result it shows on the predicted value. Okay, next we move on the classification of course registrations on the course recommendation for the students. So we change it into the ARFF data type, same as before. And we will check on the best suit methods in these projects. As we classify it, the hovering tree and random forest will be the best suits for these projects. For the best methods for this project. And we choose the random forest as our classifier. And then we click on set. And we choose the testing value that we want. And in this case, this will be testing value 2. We simply click open, close, and we press start. As you can see, there is nothing happens in the coefficient metric and the TP rates. However, it will be the result contains it. We save it as the prediction recommendation. As it's saved, we'll check on the difference between these datasets and these datasets. As we can see here, the result which shows on what course is suitable for these students. For example, BITD, BITS. And this is the difference of the training dataset and the testing dataset. As you can see here, the result of the class is changed into the question marks, and to make it predicts what the result is. It's also implemented in these small datasets that we have. We simply set the test set that we want. In this case, this is smaller test sets. Click on stats. Save. Course recommendation, and then the prediction. Plus, we save, and we will see the prediction result. Oh, sorry. We can see the prediction result appear here. Appear beside the question mark. Yes, and there is no here. And that's how to implement the machine learning in these projects. Thank you.
Thank you, Hakim William, for showing us the demo for testing and training data. I will continue with the last part of our presentation, which is conclusion. From the project that we have made, we can conclude that this system can help user to have better understanding regarding entry qualification based on question asked in the system. Other than that, it can also help user to get recommendation on the best course they can take in FTMK. That's all from us. Thank you.